Alright, just give a countdown. Alright. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so unfortunately, this is Specter 80%, and unfortunately, we're not going to be as overpowered as, nowhere near as overpowered as we were last time. We're going to be doing normal 80%, so, yo, it's David, what is up? So, this route's going to be dependent on what we call red skulls. I'll be grabbing my first one right here. So red skulls are what let us, let's see. Red skulls let us grab sub-weapons throughout the game, which we call curios in this campaign. And I'll be grabbing those throughout to grab upgrades later on. Alright, so right up here I talked about damage boosting earlier. That's another prime example of it. Because it's a lot more important in this campaign because you're not as overpowered. So as you can see, Specter's scythe is very big, to the point where we can cut through those blocks, through that wall. Yo, thanks for the color, man. Not a lot of runners actually use this color, and I'm mildly surprised by it, because it's a really cool color. Let's see, Patois uses, like, the white and purple. Oh, we're not going to be getting any health upgrades either. This is all... Ooh. So, I guess, using shovel as a stepping stone. Normal shovel, not, custom knight. Compared to shovel, Specter has a, faster running speed, but in return he has a slightly, lower jump. So to compensate for that, what you've seen me do throughout in the air, called dash slashes, and you can see on that slide there, what we call an auto reticle popped up, same with that, which lets you, slash very fast towards something. But the problem is with that is, if the slash doesn't kill the enemy on contact, which with the half heart, you will bounce off, which is really slow. So we try not to do it a ton. Alright, sorry, just needed a second. So in all three campaigns, Black Knight 1 has a, consistent stunlock. I guess I wouldn't say consistent. Plague by far does not have a consistent stunlock. Shovel and, Specter by far do. So what you do is you keep the turtle back there, Terrapin, you keep him pinned against the wall, just on an endless cycle. You get him before he's able to act out of it. So you see I'm at 6 skulls right now. I want to be at 13 by the end of the next stage. So compared to Shovel Knight, where you get 3 stages and then you get to pick from any order you want from those, in Specter you get a completely free choice. You get to pick whatever stage you want, whatever order you want. And unfortunately, that means we go to one of the hardest stages first, which is Flying Machine. We need this because... yeah, we need the dash slash. No, we go to this stage first because the relic we unlock by beating it is stupid OP, and we need it. After this stage, you will see it. It's broken. So right now I have to do this stage in a low percent style. So this is not the cool part of the run. Trust me. This is, I would say, probably around the 10-minute mark is where we start to have some fun. So right now what I'm trying to do is, after the auto-scroller in this stage, there's a fan room. And that fan room is based off a global cycle, and what that means is, from the moment I started Flying Machine, the fan in that room, which I'll talk about when I get there, has been running. There we go, that was nice. Judgment Rush, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty OP. Yeah, that's what's going to be getting us through the game. Not going to lie. Alright. So I think we're going to be okay. I think the extra money I grabbed right at the beginning might push me forward a cycle. So I might not make the optimal cycle, which sucks, but what can you expect? So we're just gonna be chilling during an auto-scroller. We are gonna be grabbing all the money we can. Don't worry, that was intentional. It got me for a second because it wasn't quite the result I wanted. It was a little closer to the edge than it should have been. But that was intentional. Alright, so we're gonna grab in the skull. Let's see, 2 more skulls. 2 more skulls on this stage. And one thing that's really dangerous about this stage is that I'm gonna be breaking I've been breaking the first 2 checkpoints, and I'm breaking this one too because it has 750, and I need all the money I can get. So I'm probably down a cycle. Yeah, that was the cycle I was supposed to make. So this was the fan I was talking about on that global cycle. Oh, so what I didn't talk about also was Specter's ability to wall jump. Specter is a small wall jump where he's able to climb up walls for a little bit, and then after that he runs out of momentum. And then has to, fall down. I hate this room. Alright, okay, that was the triple Jawa room. That room is scarier than it looks. Okay, this has actually been a pretty okay flying machine so far. Whoa, okay. So that just happened. That doesn't happen. Okay, cool. Alright, so this is Propeller Night. I'm not worried about health here. I'm gonna be trying to do 10 hits on phase 1, maybe 9, we'll see. $11. Ooh, that's about as much as you can really get. Okay, that was pretty okay. Yeah, so as long as this is like a sub 7 flying machine, I'll be okay. That's around what you want. Alright, so we're going to be grabbing 2 upgrades here. Yeah, we have enough for both. So the first is our first sub-weapon, which is Judgment Rush. Which I just got. And what's cool about this is that, little trial room, so I'll show you what it does. And just based off this, you can just kind of generally see how stupid it is. So what it does is, it targets the nearest enemy to you on screen, doesn't matter where they are. And Judgment Rush will teleport you and slash at them, and you will end up in that location afterwards. Doesn't matter where it is, you can go through walls with it, doesn't matter. If they're on screen, you can attack them. So, this stage, you'll be seeing some of the... None of the crazy... You don't see anything crazy from Explodatorium here, of Judgment Rush. Because this stage is also based heavily off global cycles, which you'll be seeing me try to make. Right now I'm running a newer route, which I am not fully accustomed to. Not gonna lie. This route's fun, but I'm not the best at it. So I've been still trying to work on that. I've still been working on it. So hopefully if this runs sub 45, which it probably will be, just because of how stupid good this route is. But we still have to break some checkpoints, unfortunately. Just because of how much money we need later on. So we're gonna grabbing 2 more skulls. Well, 1 more now. Oh, and I probably should have talked about the armor I got. I talked about the relic, but I didn't talk about the armor. This armor we got here is called Rail Mail. And it's stupid OP because it lets you act as if anything you're on is a rail, which makes Specter go stupid fast. So as you can see, I'm skating against this water current here, no problem. Alright, this is the Alchemeister. In this route, you can one cycle the Alchemeister, but it's hardly it's humanly possible. Hardly. Yeah, so I was 3 hits off. So it was still pretty good, but it wasn't amazing. Alright, 1 more corridor, and then we are on a Plague Knight. Alright, so yeah, so health is not going to be a problem here. Cool. Judgment Rush lets us skip to that rat. And we're on to Plague Knight. Alright, so what sucks about Plague Knight is that we don't have any weapons to fight him besides Judgment Rush, which isn't useful in this fight. And his fight's really RNG heavy. I see him. Come on. Ooh, okay. Oh, what am I doing? So that was a pretty mediocre. That was about an average Plague Knight. Could have been a lot better, but it could have been a lot worse. Alright, so like in Shovel Knight we had dreams. In this in Specter Torment we actually have what we call flashbacks. So these are Specter Knight's flashbacks to himself as a human. His name is Donovan, actually. We use these opportunities just to get money. This route we don't need a ton of money though, so we're just gonna be trying to get through it fast. Oh, I know, I love Specter Torment by far has the best soundtrack in my opinion of all three campaigns by far. I love the remixes. The only one I would argue that I like the original version of better would probably be Polar Knight stage. That's mainly just my opinion though. I could see why people like the remix more, but I prefer the original. Alright, so we're not gonna be grabbing, we're just gonna be grabbing one more sub weapon for now. This is the Bounding Soul, which was unlocked to us by completing Exploratorium. So once again, we have to do a little trial room to show Red here that we know how to use it. Alright, so now we're on to... Oh, jeez. One thing that's annoying about Specter, wall climbing can be cancelled by slashing. So it's one of the ways you learn over time to just get out of bad situations. So this is Lost City. This is arguably the hardest stage to do optimally in this route, just because of the amount of YOLO tricks there are, especially these slime blocks. These don't help. Also, this is a low percent trick. I always find it really cool to look at. And then these soft blocks here. I forgot to mention, Specter's jump counts as a hitbox when he jumps. So one thing that can make it weird is that because they wanted to give Specter the ability to pogo, but they couldn't think of a way to do that without like having him break character. Ooh, that was really tight. They couldn't think of a way for him to do that without breaking character, so they just decided to make his jump the hitbox. A little weird, but it works. The thing is that can make some places harder to, I missed that cycle. It can make some things harder to do because you might only have one try, maybe 2 tries to do something, for example. Like these rooms here, these block rooms were designed around that. The fact that Specter can only, ooh, yeah. So what I was going for there was a hundo trick. So what ended up, I'm gonna do it right this time, I swear. That's what was supposed to happen. You're just constantly falling on and off of that block. I'm off my game a little bit. Alright. How are you going through the slimy lanterns? My bad, man. I'm gonna need you to be more specific. Sorry. Alright, so Judgment Rush, when there's no enemies on screen, it'll do what we call a dry rush. Where Specter will kind of just do the starting animation of the rush and then realize there's no one on screen, and then he just kind of goes back to what he was doing. So one thing that's cool about that is it resets your wall climb. So what I did there was just able to go through that slime part without only doing one side of the slime block. This is the only glitch that we do in this run. It was discovered probably, say, about 4 months ago. That's called Lost Spaghetti. The rule we have in the community is that whoever found the trick gets to name it, and that's what Tolu decided to name that. Oh, I messed up that fight. I'm dead. I'm probably dead. Ah, that was so bad. The little fire strikes. Oh, how do I go through the slimy lanterns? I guess... I guess you'd have to tell me what part, otherwise... Because there's some parts where I can manipulate them, but like... I guess you'd have to tell me which part you're talking about. So one thing that's different about Specter compared to the other campaigns is that Specter gets curios, but he also has the ability to upgrade them. Which is really cool. So while we give Legion here 3,000 to unlock him, and then after that he lets us upgrade our curios. So our Bounding Soul we used earlier, now is pretty OP, and we get to fight our favorite emo boy. This is Reese. This is, you saw in the memory, there was another person with me. His name was Luan. He acted as a lantern. Well, this is Luan's son. This is Reese. I missed it. Yeah. My god, this is garbage. Yeah, that was in the beginning of Lost City after the beetle. Oh, okay, yeah. I did that in Planes too. What those are called are double slashes. One thing that's weird about Specter's slash is the fact that if he slashes when his reticle is like barely in range of the lantern, he'll slash to it and then he'll be right on top of the lantern afterwards. Like that was an example. He'll be right on top of the lantern and then the reticle will show up again and you're able to just slash twice. The problem is that the timing for it is super tight almost all the time. Beetle 1's one of the ones that's consistent if you get the right positioning. If you learn the positioning timing, if you learn the positioning and the timing, the double slash is free every time. Alright, so Specter Sight's really big, like I said. So we're able to just kind of go through that tentacle's invincibility. So then we just do that room without having to do the bottom part. Alright. I don't have enough darkness. Man, that sucks. Now I just gotta fall through all this. No! Ugh, that anchor. Why does the double slash stop you from bouncing back? Only the green lanterns are the ones that make you bounce. The red ones are fine. The one in Beetle 1, that was not a slime lantern. That was just a normal lantern. So, it doesn't have that property. Oh, okay. Well, this is bad. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, so what happened there... no, what happened was, I railed off the edge of that, and then I fell down, but I went far enough forward to where it looked like I was on the left side of that lantern, but I was actually on the right, so it looked like I bounced the wrong way, even though I was just far enough forward to where I actually was on the right. Yes. I will have to cover that in a second. This part's stupid. I hate you, Bertha. Oh yeah, I probably should have gone over that. This is Big Bertha. Well, that was Big Bertha. She's really annoying. There we go. What's annoying about her is that the fact that she does 2 full hearts of damage, on her when you touch her, no matter what. So she's actually one of the most dangerous enemies in the game, and that's not the last time we're going to be seeing her. Oh, I'm down on money, so I'm not worried about treasure, so I gotta take 1 damage boost, and after that I'll be fine. that was pretty bad, but... Okay. So that was, Iron Wheel. That could have been worse. I think the only thing that was really bad... Oh, yeah, Bertha can only be killed by, Anchors and, Dread Talon. Those are the only two things. Yeah, so, those are the only two things that can kill her, unfortunately. Alright, so we're gonna be grabbing our first Darkness upgrade here. That's why I grabbed that broke that checkpoint before, Treasure. Yeah, oh no, the Claw can also kill Bertha, yeah. But those are the only two things for some reason. So this is the Lich Yard. So you saw the Custom Night run. Specter. Specter was in the, ooh, this is bad actually, in Down Darkness. I'll be alright. Specter was, you know, oh my god, I can't talk. The Lich Yard was his domain. But we're going through it. But this is, oh. Ooh, that was bad. Alright, so the way, so we're gonna be seeing an interesting boss that, if you haven't played this game, I hope it'll be pretty cool to see. He's a cool boss, but I hate his actual fight. His fight's horrible. Judgment Rush, we can just kind of skip that entire bottom section of that room. Judgment Rush is stupid. You can go through anything you want with it. Oh, alright. So this last dark room here can get a little scary. Oh, what is going on? Okay, well now I have to grab the health before Phantom Striker. Okay, so this is Phantom Striker, who actually owned the Lich Yard before Specter Knight, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna be taking it from him right now, with this cool kill I can get, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. That was by far not a perfect fight, but it was a good fight. The flashing lights, the dark rooms, I could see why they'd be annoying, but if you played through this game as many times as I have, you have them memorized by now. So it's not, I would say Lich Yard by far is one of the easier stages. Not the easiest, but easier. Easiest stage, I'd probably say Shredded Chip. I say that, I'm probably gonna jinx myself, but I would say Shredded Chip's the easiest stage. Yo, Luan? Luan, yes, you homie. Alright, so one thing that's really annoying about Luan there is he can, his fight's completely, that first part's completely up to RNG, whether he wants to land in the right spot or not. It's completely up to him, doesn't matter. Luckily, he was ahead of me and decided to save me a second over my PB. Alright, so right here we're going to be going to the fight with Shield Knight. I feel like I should grab the checkpoint, but I don't know if I will. You know what the heck? I'm going to do it. Yeah, we're just going for full safety here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was pretty okay. Ooh. Alright, so this is the Luan quick kill here. See if I can get it. Ooh, nice. There we go. Rip Luan. It was optimal. Alright, so we're going to be going now to the longest stage in the game. Clockwork Tower. I talked about in Custom Night how Clockwork has 2 auto-scrollers. One of them is forced, and one of them is optional, because it's technically not an auto-scroller. This one, Yacht Club figured out that we were skipping the auto-scrollers in the first 2 campaigns, and they were like, don't do that. So now, both the auto-scrollers in this stage are both forced, so it makes this stage the longest. Oh no, this is a problem. I can skip the dog room. That'll suck, but I can do it. Yeah, man, it's my favorite kill. The Luan quick kill. I love it. Here's cycle skip if I can get it. I think we're good. Yeah, there we go. That was garbage. Yeah. Alright. Well, luckily, we are just through the first part. That's all I needed. And I'll be taking one more damage boost into this auto-scroller. Or we might not. I don't really... Oh, okay. This is actually a really big problem. This is a... Oh, okay. Oh, that was scary. Can I, come on, please. You, okay. I'm on 1 heart and I'm very scared right now. Oh, man. That damage boost, turned into 2 damage boosts. Because 2 hearts I can manage. 1 heart, I'm freaking out a little bit. Not gonna lie. But, doesn't mean I can't swag. So I'm gonna swag. Robo-Dog flies in the atmosphere. I mean, he does. He books it. He really does. I'm gonna grab that. We're good. Alright. I can get a health right here. And I'm already going for this cool little skip called Cog Skip. There we go. The jig is up, boys. Let's roll. Okay. Let me get this one more bounce. There we go. Alright, and we're done with Clockwork. One more auto-scroller and we're out. Besides that first damage boost, we're doing okay. And then, Tinker gives a ton of money, so we're fine on money. So, whew. We are doing A-okay. Things are going alright. For once. As you can see, I'm a little better at this game than I am at Custom Night, because I know this category. Custom Night I just kind of won and did for fun. This is my serious category. Alright. One more. There we go. Rail skip. And then you can just, you're able to leave the auto-scroller the first frame it ends if you just rail against it. And this is Tinker Knight. And I'll talk about his boss fight once I'm done with it. There we go. That was pretty nice. I'm gonna wing this second phase. Like I said, I'm winging it. That was pretty. Whew. You watch Zerig play this? I mean, no offense to Zerig, he's a cool guy, but he's not the most consistent. He's cool, but he takes everything a little too hard, which I've noticed. Cause he's sub 45. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but Alright, we are on the last two stages. We are doing okay so far, and this is our boy, Baz. He comes in, he's like, hey, can I join the Order in a Quarter? And then Reese is like, you know, maybe we could let you in, but you kind of just broke that window, so no. And then he cries about it and leaves. Just summed up that whole interaction for you. Alright, so this is Primal Keep. I like the remix of this. So happy. But the stage isn't fun because I have to take a bunch of intentional damage boosts. Nope, we missed it. Nope. We missed it. There we go. That's what was supposed to happen the first time, but obviously, I didn't. Okay, and we're gonna be fine on health. There's a refill right up here. Okay. So that Duck Knight you have to rush, like, a couple pixels before you hit the death plane, which can get, stupid scary. Oh, well, the remix is supposed to be dissonant just to kind of remind you of, just to bring back, the old version. Oh, let me get this book skip. Got it. Cool. Save that. No! Okay, I can do King Knight with 3 hearts, it's just... ugh. Do a little minor time save by bouncing off that bird. And this is King Knight. Hopefully I'll have a good fight, but who knows. He's also... There we go, that was nice. Ooh, wow, that was good. Alright, this is one last flashback, but it doesn't have any gameplay in it, so we're able to just skip past it. Alright, one last night stage, and then we are on to the tower. So we don't need any more upgrades for the rest of the run, actually, so money I'm not worried about anymore. Oh, did we just hit $300? Ooh. I don't have stream. I only have chat up, so I don't have stream up. Unfortunately. Alright, so here is, so in the other campaigns, Trinish didn't have a mini-boss, but now we do. I don't know what I just did, actually. Not gonna lie, whatever I just did was not the right kill. And, let's see if I can do this. We're gonna try and get the basketball to hit all the switches. Which it did. Nice. And we're going to be doing one more cool example of it here in this room. If I can get out. There we go. Here's one. And then from downtown... Hey! Alright, we're out. Skip past the second rail section with a rush. And then not do this entire puzzle section. Oh, we don't have enough darkness. Ooh, this is gonna suck. This rail section's kind of slow. Oh, so whatever just happened was not supposed to happen. So now I gotta grab health before Polar, which sucks. So just one last rail section. Oh, so if you were playing this game casually, this would actually be the first time you'd be seeing rails. Polar Knight and the last and the tower stages are the only ones that have rails in them. So this would be your first time casually. Excuse me? Oh, that's some bad time loss. Ooh. I mean, yeah, that's like a solid 45. Yeah. Aurora Borealis. What the? This run has become a big joke now. Aurora Borealis at this time of year, in this region, at this time of day, all centralized in your kitchen? Yes. No, no snipe. Ah, that would have been cool. Ugh, I'm mad about that polar mess up. What am I doing? Alright, we are done with the night stages now. We're moving on to the tower. So one thing that's interesting about Specter compared to the other campaigns is that Specter actually doesn't have a boss rush, which, cats, you just beat me to. Dang. Specter doesn't have a boss rush, but this stage right here is the hardest, Tower 1. So I'm probably gonna be quiet for like most of it. It's that bad. This is by far the scariest stage to do fast. This stage basically takes everything you've learned from the night stages and just throws it all in one giant amalgamation into one stage. That's scary. That's really scary, and I don't know why I went for it, but I got it, so it's alright. Here's the Crusher section. I'm not going to have any darkness left after, which kind of sucks, but because I missed the pickup, because I went for the scary trick after books. I should have grabbed that checkpoint, but okay, this trick's really scary, but we're good. Okay, and we're gonna be seeing Bertha one more time. Luckily, I do have enough darkness to take one. I have enough health to take another hit from her. Okay. Yeah, man. Sick shirtin'. I'm on that grind. Also, I love this remix. Such a good remix. I wouldn't say this is my favorite track on the OST, but it's up there. Alright, so now we are going on to Black Knight 2, which is, I wouldn't say the hardest fight, it's just probably the stupidest. I am going to grab just a full upgrade, a full refill of everything, just to be safe. Just because, Black Knight 2, he doesn't take anything from you. He doesn't care if you got a Judgment Rush, he doesn't care if you got basketballs. He just wants to end you. help. Yes! Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Alright, we are about to start the last stage. Sorry if I was silent for the good majority of that fight. I was silently losing it. I thought I was done for. Whew, okay. Alright, so, this block section, you can just kind of dash up here, and you can just kind of chill out of bounds. Because the game doesn't really care. So now I'll take 1 damage boost from here. Get out. Then I can get the super hop. Yeah, there we go. For some reason, your rail momentum, and then you have your rail momentum going into that, and then you hit that block wall, and for some reason, the game takes all your rail momentum and just puts it into vertical momentum, and you're able to just hop up on that top platform. And just kind of works. This is the Enchantress. If anything, this is the hardest fight by far. I want to get the optimal fight because it's really cool to watch. I'm gonna get it. Please. Please! Oh, no! I was so close. I was 1 hit off. It's okay. We're gonna go for it again. I don't care anymore. I want this kill. It's so cool. I don't even know what just happened. That would have been a cool kill. There we go. Okay. I tried to go for the optimal kill, and I'm really mad about it because I was 1 heart off. I was 1 hit off. Oh, I forgot to mention, time is coming up. Once again, time is on the final hits of the final boss. This is Nightmare Reese. So here we go. I'll call it as well. 5. That's pretty bad. I'll take 7 though. You can take another hit? No. Okay. Time. Ooh. That was, you know, that could have been a worse run, honestly. GG. And then I'm gonna let this credit music play. Strizer, you have to let this play. The credit music in this campaign is so amazing. Oh no. Game over, haha. No, it's a prequel, so I don't... It's a prequel, so I don't think that would really work. Technically. $44.02? Oh my god. Ugh, that's bad. That's so bad. Ugh. Ooh. Well, it was still sub 45, so could have been a lot worse. Thank you to everyone for watching tonight. Hope you had a lot of fun with Shovel Knight Block. I actually really enjoyed this. Not gonna lie. I have 3 more marathon runs this weekend. So if any of you guys want to check them out, let me know. Shoutouts to Strizer because man kept this stream going for like 10 hours. He's crazy. If anyone's interested in running Shovel Knight or any of the campaigns, I believe on the speedrun.com we have a sticky to our Discord server if anyone's willing to check it out. We have one server for all 3 campaigns, and it's a lot of fun. Well, thank you for the runs tonight. This was fun. I'll just mute myself for a bit, just let the credits play, because this is really good credits. Thank you.